All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. BB here with MoneyDonation.com, and we are back with another video. Today, we're going to be doing something earlier that I thought I was going to do, but we're going to do it anyway. Anyway, we are about entering week 7 of the NBA, which means we are going to be doing. If we're not going to do this until a long time, probably not to the end of the season. Anyway, we are going to see how every team has been performing. We're basically going to be doing the same things we did for NFL. We're going to be ranking how fun these teams are to watch. So for one, make sure you guys do like, subscribe right here to my YouTube channel. We're on our way to 80 subscribers. Make sure you guys go ahead and go to the community where you guys can find the Discord link. Go ahead and join that up, and I will post a whole bunch of videos on there. If we can chat, we can hang out. So yeah, do whatever you want. Make sure you guys do share the channel. Make sure you guys go ahead, hop in there, join the Discord, and yeah. So let's go ahead and get it going. So at the top of the tier list, you have the teams that are electric to watch. Below that, you have the teams that are fun to watch. After that, you have the teams that are at least they're not really fun to watch, but at least they're entertaining, they're at least interesting to watch. Then behind that, you got the teams that are boring, and at the bottom of the tier list, you have the teams that are nap time. All right, so without further ado, let's get it going. Remember, we're entering week 7 of the NBA, so this could be flipped the script by the time you watch. Depends when you're watching this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it going. Let's start with the Trailblazers. I think the Trailblazers could be a good watch sometimes, but right now they're just not the team to do it. So I do think the Blazers are nap time. I haven't really seen anything of the Blazers that I just would think that they're anything before right now. I mean, they got some weapons on there, but I just don't think it's good enough. So I think they're nap time right now. Plus, I don't think the Blazers are a good team anyway. So all right, next up we got the Grizzlies. I'm not gonna call them nap time because you never know what you're gonna get out of this team. This team's bench still has tremendous does have some production to do good. So I'm gonna go boring. I do think this team has been kind of slow to watch, but dude, by the time you're watching this, if you're like at week maybe when John Morant comes back, this team is definitely electric to watch. So the Grizzlies, they're boring for right now, but they won't be boring for a long road. Moving on, we got the Spurs. I'm gonna say they're boring. I won't say they're nap time because Victor Wembanyama can really give you a good show down there. Besides Victor, I don't really think you're watching anything else out of the team, so I think they're boring. Moving on, we got Washington. They're nap time. They're not nap time. They're one of the worst teams in the league. They don't have a bench. They don't really have good star power in that team. Team's out to a rough start. Yeah, they're nap time. Moving on, we got the Pistons. Also, they're nap time. They're the worst team in the league. I think at the moment, at this point, Kate Cunningham has really made a difference in that team. That team is just flat out awful. They have the worst record in the league. Like, there's just nothing to watch for Detroit right now. Moving on, we got Dallas. Dude, so they have so many offensive threats that can be a really good team to watch. I'm gonna go fun. I do think Dallas is a really fun team to watch on paper. Luka is always a good show. Kyrie Irving's also a good show down there. It's just consistent. I just don't know if they can stay consistent, but I do think this team is kind of fun to watch though. Moving on, we got the Sixers. I would say also fun. I love watching Joel Embiid. Ever since James Harden, this team got even more fun to watch. Which is kind of different, you know. You just was expecting this, but Sixers, I think they're fun to watch. But no, we got the Suns. I think the Suns are electric right now. Can't come on? You can't disconnect the big three. Now I know Bradley Beal has not been playing at all. What do you only play like 2 games from being so far this year, which is pathetic. But come on, the Suns team's electric. As long as you have Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, they have a really good offense right now. They just recently just broke their winning streak. This team's electric. All right, next up we got the Heat. I'm not going to see the Heat's electric. Their offense hasn't really been that consistent, but I will say the Heat are fun to watch. Let's be honest. Moving on, we got the Lakers. The Lakers could be a very fun watch. Watching LeBron, watching Anthony Davis, we could be a really fun watch. But this team is never consistent, and every single time we're dealing with a whole bunch of injuries. So I'm gonna say we're definitely interesting. We're definitely an interesting team to watch right now. It's just because we just can't stay consistent. I'm gonna have to put my team in entertaining. But yeah, interesting. All right, next up we got the Timberwolves. The way that they're playing right now is absolutely electric for them to watch right now. Like, listen, you can't deny how Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert looks like himself again. That team is number one in the Western Conference right now. Like that, as I'm recording this, like this team is absolutely. I don't know what woke them up, but this team is absolutely electric. Moving on, we got Boston. Yeah, they're electric. They're electric. They have so many star powers and they have so many star powers in their team, and it's really paying off. Seeing Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday, even the role players are really stepping up. Like, yeah, this team has been electric so far. Moving on, we got Denver. Yeah, Denver is always gonna put you up a show. They're always electric too. And see, I mean, who does not like watching Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray go at it? I know Jamal Murray's been out for the majority of the season so far, but come on, they're electric. Moving on, we got the Bucks. Yeah, they're electric. Just kind of like what I said about Denver. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, as long as you have Giannis, all of them. Well, yeah, like, as long as you have Giannis, Drew. I mean, not Drew, not team. Unless you have Giannis, Dame is definitely a fun player to watch on that team. Instead of Chris Middleton, he's getting underneath his legs. They're electric. Well, now we have OKC. Electric. I mean, we're getting so many teams in a row that has been electric, and OKC is another one. OKC is absolutely electric. The way they've been playing right now, the way how the offense is moving through the youth, I really love what I'm seeing OKC. They're electric. Moving on, we have Utah. I'm gonna say pretty boring. You know, they haven't really been the best watch out there. But you can make an argument. You can make an argument and say Utah maybe has been kind of fun to watch, but I just don't think they've been fun to watch so far. I think they're boring. Moving on, we got the Raptors. Very, very, very interesting. I always been interesting to watch a Toronto game. Like this team is just all over the place. Sometimes they give you bad nights, sometimes they give you good nights. Well, majority of it's good nights, but we just don't know when it's gonna come. This team is just very interesting to watch. I don't really see them as a fun to watch, but they're kind of like the Lakers. Like you never know what you're gonna get out of them. They're interesting. Moving on, we got the Nets. Yeah, they're interesting as well. They're very very interesting. Like it's what I mean. What do you want? It's just a good team. It's just a mid team going at it. So it's interesting. Oh, damn, didn't mean to be there. All right, next up we got the Bulls. I won't call them nap time because they have been really picking up the pace a little bit. So I do think the Bulls are kind of boring to watch. I mean, there's really nothing to see on the Bulls. I mean, especially if Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, especially if they get cut, the Bulls are definitely going to be nap time. But the way they've been performing recently, it's not like horseshit, like bottom out the water. So I'll give a little bit credit. They get boring. Next up, we got the Hornets. This team was interesting with LaMelo Ball, but now since he's going to be out and missing some time, they're definitely nap time. I mean, listen, you can't. I mean, LaMelo Ball is basically that team. LaMelo Ball basically just makes that team just at least entertaining, at least interesting to watch. But now, since they don't have him for a couple of weeks, I just think the team's going to fall apart. So right now, they're nap time. Moving on, we got Houston. Interesting. Dude, Houston's actually been playing some really good ball. They're very interesting to watch. At the beginning of the season, I thought they're going to be a nap time watch. Now I think they're interesting. They're very interesting. Like this team. I mean, they're terrible on the road, but they're good at home. So this team is very interesting so far. Moving on, we got the Magic. Oh my gosh, the Magic are fun to watch right now. The Magic are a really, really fun team to watch. I mean, just look at the teams. Just look at how they've been playing. They're second in the East right now. This team is really fun to watch. Well, now we got the Pacers. Oh my gosh, electric. Are you kidding me? This team has already scored 140 points in 4 games this year. Tell me that's not electric. But now we got the Knicks. I think the Knicks are fun to watch. I won't deny it. I think the Knicks are a good watch in my hands. They're just always fun. Moving on, we get the Kings. Kings. I think they're either fun or electric, but I just don't know which one. I mean, they could break out in some games, and perform pretty bad. But we got to think of it this way: their offense is one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, I'll say fun. I was really thinking about electric. We all know the Kings are at least fun to watch. But now we got the Warriors. I think the Warriors are more like curious. Like with the Warriors, Stephen Curry's always a good watch, but this team just it's just they look like they're just not it. You know what I'm saying? They just team. You would think the Warriors have been performing a little bit better the way they are right now. I mean, I'm definitely gonna say they're interesting, but right now they just haven't been the best watch. Moving on, we got the Pelicans. Definitely a fun team to watch. Definitely a fun team to watch down there in New Orleans. As long as you got Zion Williamson, Zion Williamson's been playing really good. Brandon Ingram has been playing really good. The whole Pelicans bench unit has been playing good. I think they're fun to watch. Moving on, we got Cleveland. I think basically the same thing I said about the Warriors. I mean, they could be a fun watch, but right now I don't think they're playing their best basketball. So I right now will say they are interesting to watch at least. I'll give a little bit of credit on that, but for right now, I think they're interesting. Moving on, we got the Clippers. I think the Clippers, when they're fully healthy, they definitely are a really fun team to watch. But at the same time, once again, consistencies are never there for the Clippers. I'm still give it to them. I still think they are a fun team to watch when it comes down to paper. All right, last team is Atlanta. They're interesting. They are very very interesting team to watch. Atlanta, they're just their exact definition of okay, I mean they're kind of like Brooklyn and Rap and Toronto scenarios. Like they're interesting. All right, and that is my NBA. Actually, I'm gonna make one more move here. I'm gonna move the Lakers up to fun. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna move the Lakers up to the fun category because once again, when LeBron and AD are healthy, they are a very fun team to watch, especially with the depth that we got. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna change that late pick. Anyway, that is probably gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna make any more changes. I don't think. Yeah, I think we're good. Actually, should I make one more? Toronto. Do I need any team? Actually, I'll give Portland their respect. They have been winning some games. So I'm gonna say they're boring. All right, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is finally it. So make sure you guys do like, subscribe, and here to the YouTube channel. We're on our way to 80 subscribers, and make sure. So I'm gonna hop us off. Get this thing edited so you guys can watch it on time. This should be out by Tuesday, maybe. So I do appreciate everybody's support. Peace out. We'll see you guys in the next one.